In this session, we'll be discussing about preemptiveness of SJF. So SJF preemptive based, which is known as shortest remaining time first, also known as what? Shortest burst time, SJF with preemptive nature. Preemptive nature. So let us see what are the advantages. It enhances the throughput, and average wait time and turnaround time is completely minimized, because that is the main advantage of CPU scheduling algorithm. We want to reduce as much as possible average waiting time and average turnaround time. Therefore, throughput is get to be executed. Throughput is get to be enhanced. So, and disadvantages, it is a starvation to longest job first as usually. And the other one is that it is possible to implement with predicted or estimated burst times. So let us see how to solve. We need to be very careful. At a time 0, all the processes have come. P1 is there, P2 is also there, P3, P4, P5. As we are doing right, SJF, don't forget that. That too, there are what? Suspensions. So among these 5 processes, which is having the lowest burst time? P5. So P5 is executed. Then the next turn also, if at all I execute 1 unit of time, in next turn also it is having a 1 unit balance. So therefore I will execute completely 2 units of this. So P5 got completed and it releases sources back, and P1, P2, P3 and P4. So among this, which is having a shortest burst time? So this guy. So if I cut 1 unit, then the balance is 2. If I cut, because that is also next lowest only. So therefore P2 I can completely relax. 3 units of time, it completed at 5. Then P1 is done, P5 is done and P2 is done. So P1, P3 and P4. Among these 3, which is having a shortest burst time? So P1 is having, so P1 is executed. Even I got 1 job, the rest is 3, that is only shortest. Even I cut 1, the rest is 2. Even I cut 1, the rest is 1. Therefore, P1 is executed completely 4 units of time. By 9, it get completed. The rest of the processes are P3 and P4. Among these, which is having a shortest burst time? So this guy is having a shortest burst time. So if I cut 1 by 1 by comparing with other process, it is only having the lowest. So P3 is executed all the 5 units of time. By 14 it got completed. Then the only rest of the process, that is there P4, it executed. By 20 it completed. So there is no difference at all. It looks like a shortest job first only. There are no preemptions occurred in this case. Let us look at the next example. See now, at arrival time 0, only one process is there, P1. So don't execute completely 7 units. Remember, there are some preemptions. We are doing SJF with the preemptions. You need to be careful because other processes are also coming at the next regular intervals. So as a principle, execute up to next arrival time. So this is executing at 0, other process may come at 1, so execute up to next arrival time job. So I am cutting only 1, balance is 6. So I executed P1 for 1 unit of time, 1 unit of time. Still it is not yet completed, there are still 6 more units to be done by the CPU. Now in this case, see that your queue consists of P1, and one more process have been brought to the ready queue, P2. Among these two, please look at now. Among these two, which is having a shortest job, P2, 6 and 5. So don't give complete 5, just take only one up to next arrival time. One I will give. So P2 is executed for one more unit of time. So our ready queue now consists of what? P1, P2. At arrival time 2, one more job is dropped into ready queue, which is P3. Now you see that this is needed 6, this is needed 4, this is needed 3. That is only shorter. Therefore, P3 is executed up to 1 unit of time. So balance is there 2 units. So P1 and P2, P3 still they are in the queue. At a time 3, one more process have come, just to drop to the ready queue. Among these 4, which is having the lowest burst time? 1. So it is completely done. So P4 is executed 1 unit of time. By 4 it is completed, remove from the queue. Now at arrival time 4, one more process also have come. So P1, P2, P3 are there in the queue. P4 is completed. One more process have been brought, that is P5. Among this is completed. So among this, which is having a shorter burst time, so this need 6, this need 4, this need 2, this need 2. Yes, there is a what? Burst time conflict. Whenever burst time conflicts are there, you need to look at the lowest arrival time. So among this and this, which is having lowest burst time? This one. So this guy is executed. P3 is executed 1 unit of time, balance is 1. So 5. Now all other process let us drop. P1 is there, P2 is there, P3 is there, and P5 is there. At arrival time 5, one more process also have come, P6. So among them, which is having a shorter burst time, let me write, this need 6, this need 4, this need 1, and this need 2, and this need 1. Again there is a conflict, 1 and 1, because they have to be completed, not yet done. Therefore, whenever burst times are same, we need to look at the lowest arrival time. So this guy only, again, is given a preference. So P3 get executed, 1 unit of time, it is completed. And the rest of the process, so P3 is completed at 6, my dear friends. And the rest of the process is P1 is there and P2 is there, P3 is completed, P5 is balanced, and P6 is balanced. So among these four, which is having a lowest burst time? Obviously 1. This is 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is 6. So P6 get completed. P6 is executed for 1 unit of time. So P6 completed at 7. Now rest of the process in queue are P1 and P2 and P5. Among these 3, which is having a lowest burst time, as many times you detect, if I detect it 1, it is only lowest process, the lowest burst time than other 2. Therefore, you can give it directly 1 unit of time. So, which one? Process P5, 2 units of time directly you can give it, because that is only the shortest. By 9 completed. Now 2 other processes there, which is nothing but P1 and P2. Among this, which is having a shortest one, so P2 is having, even you cut 1, it is only shortest than every time P1. So I can relax directly P2. P2 is required 4 units of time. So by 13 it got completed. And only one process is left, which is nothing but a P1, which needed 6 units of time balance. So 19 it get completed. This is how to do SRTF. So turnaround time you know. Let me do this turnaround time carefully. Completion time minus arrival time. Completion time 19 minus 0. And completion time 13 minus 1. And 6 minus 2. And 4 minus 3. And 9 minus 4, and 7 minus 5. So waiting time, waiting time, turnaround time, how much time it is busy with the CPU, first time. So 19 minus 7, totally need to write, don't forget that. 12 minus 5, and 4 minus 3, and 1 minus 1. I'm looking at this side. And 5 minus 2, 2 minus 1. So this is how about SRTF.